Hello, welcome back to lesson 25. We're going to have a look at the present perfect, okay, and the society demand. So today's class is about society's demand. So what is demands of society? What is it? Okay, we think, no, we're free to do whatever we want. We're free souls, we're free spirits, we have a choice. But then again, the society we live in choose it for us before we get to that choice. For example, your parents choose that you have to go to college, so you grew up thinking, oh, I have a choice, what college will I go to? Okay, teachers, they are prepared to tell you what to do, because if you don't get that grade, because if you don't do that, you won't be successful, you won't do this, the probability that your life will be a failure is this. So they choose how you have to be, what grades you need to get to achieve that certain goal. Religion, same thing. You think you have a choice, but then again, it's hell or heaven. Which one are you choosing? One or the other. You don't have, oh no, I just want to stay on earth. They don't give you that option, do they? Next one, politicians. Of course they choose what's going to happen with your life. They're the ones in power, they're the ones with money, they're the ones that's going to make the investments. If you're not, a business owner and going to make a difference in the city, then probably they're the ones going to do all of that for you. So it's difficult to say where is, it's actually difficult when you think, oh my God, what is my role in life? Where do I stand? Where do I go? So I want you to think about that, okay? And ask yourself, am I really free? What did my family want from me? What did my parents want from me? What did my teachers demanded? Or TV, even today, television, if you watch TV. I personally don't watch TV. I like watching, other things like with movies and documentaries. But who likes to watch TV? Depending on what you're watching, you feel that you need to be that way as well, that you have to make those choices, that you need to look in a certain way, that the society expects you to be this way. Therefore, there's just more things to worry about than that, but once you're in that cycle, in that society, you're sucked in it, you're not very free to do so. So this is the kind of things that people normally say to you in your society. You have to go to college. You have to get married. You have to have kids. You have to settle for a career. You have to obey all authorities. You have to fit your stereotype. You have to own a lot of stuff to be happy. You have to be religious to be a good person. Okay, so this is the kind of things that we normally get taught. You have to listen to your father and mother. Okay, sometimes they're lunatics, but you gotta listen to them, and basically just find yourself and have your own heart and follow it, and that's your consequences. That's that's what I say. But this is normally what societies want us to do. And of course, for you to comment and have your conversation with your classmates, ask each other those things. When you say, well, you have to go to college. So who told you to go to college? Some people, they're such free souls that, for example, I've known a person who always wanted to do art, but the parents will always like, art? You're gonna do that? A graffiti? Are you crazy? That's for lowlifes. That's for someone who hasn't got education. That's for someone in the streets, and they always wanted to be a lawyer. Okay, for the kid to be a lawyer. So the kid went there, got himself a diploma, gave it to the parents and said, well, here's your diploma, now let me do my artwork. Let me be happy, So imagine that he spent 5 years doing law. Now tell me, is that a waste of time? No, it could be something good for him, or if he decides to work in a law firm or something. But then again, if he did what he wanted, it could have been 5 years of specializing, traveling the world, seeing museums, creating his own art and being his own person, or even having his own company as well within that, So it's difficult to follow demands. Some of the questions. What are the purpose of education, of civics and moral development in your society? Of society in general. What is the purpose of economic advancement of society through education? And then here I have a little phrase by Victor Pinchuk, I think that's how you pronounce it, Pinchuk. And he said, art, freedom and creativity will change society faster than politics. Why not? I think so. And then here I have a little text about a demanding society, in which I would like for you to read it by yourselves, okay? And next page you have some eustress about positive and negative types of stress, and then some mental and physical relaxation on how you get yourself through these things. Okay, some people, they suffer from depression because they're simply not happy. They've been told they have to do something, they've done their whole lives, they get there, they think, oh my god, what have I done with my life? So, and then, you know, that's when the psychologists come along, the psychiatrists, the drug industry to, you know, sell those expensive pills for them to consume, because, you know, that's the negative side of it. But of course there is the positive side of it. You know, there's the leaflets that you get and the newspapers that you read about the culture, what's been happening around your city and how happy everybody is, which is a good thing as well. It's not bad. There's always a two sides to a story. And just to end this, there is a little pyramid or a triangle, which is very judgmental. You could agree with it or not. It's considered to be the where people stands in society. So you know, in the last part you have the great amount of humanity, which is us. Then you have religion, followed by some companies, which is not the major companies, but they're, you know, big companies as well. Then after that you have this huge multinational corporations, these big companies that rules everyone in so many other countries. And then there's after that, and then after that, and to the top of the food chain. I mean, it goes on. It really does go on. So have a look at that structure and tell me what you think. Tell me, where do you think you are in at the moment, and how it makes you feel. Or if you think that's completely nonsense. There is no such thing as a chain top. There is no such a thing as a pyramid. There is no such a thing as this way of looking at society. Then give your opinions as well. Why do you think not? Okay, is everyone the same? Is everyone equal? You know, tell each other what you believe in, how you see society, and if it has any relevance to this. Right, guys, thank you so much. Next lesson, lesson 26, we're going to be looking at predictions, future predictions, and astrology. All right, see you soon. Bye bye.